either owned a boat yourselves, or you've crewed on a boat, or been aboard a boat as a guest for any length of time, then you might already have an inkling that work on a boat is never ending. There are always so many jobs to do to ensure that the boat is seaworthy and safe, that all the equipment on board the boat is functioning, and that there is also a certain degree of comfort for the captain and crew and practicality to make life a little bit easier at sea. In this video, we're going to show you a few snapshots of some of the jobs that we've had to get done since we returned to Theros after being away from her for almost 3 years. We hope you enjoy it. Come on and take a look. So folks, we're on our way in to Canadian Tire. We're on a mission. The captain is going to source an electric kettle and first mate is going to look for chopping boards. It's amazing how an automotive shop also sells kettles. There are all sorts of weird and wonderful things you can buy in this shop. It goes on for miles. Is this your choice?
Rapid boil technology.
Cut-in technology. Reversible. And hopefully not breakable. I picked these up in Canadian Tiers as well. Very handy for being on the boat. Protect my eyes. Particularly when it's a brilliant sunny day and the sun is on the water, but it's also great for going incognito so nobody knows who I am in the Walmart car park. Yes folks, we've just stopped by to get some eggs. Exciting times ahead. So you might be wondering why I had to buy chopping boards today. I bet you're thinking, doesn't she have a chopping board on the boat? Well, I used to. And then this happened. The captain cut it in half to use it to make brackets, or rather shims for brackets to put the dinghy wheels on the dinghy. It's inventive. You have to hand it to him. Very resourceful. Are we having fun yet? I'm in our main cabin working on my project, trying to get it all wrapped up this week so that at some point we can go out sailing. Meanwhile, Brett's been working in the sail locker and the chain locker as we've discovered a bit of a breach, so he now has to do quite a bit of fiberglassing. So he's busy at the bow end and I'm below decks, getting some much needed work done and hopefully out of the way pretty soon. Having to get used to the little bit of rock and roll while I'm working on my computer. It's a bit windy today, but the sun is out, the sky is blue, and it's a great place to get some work done. Onwards and upwards.
Ah!
Go on, talk to me.
Well, folks, we've had a slight rot problem from the chain locker into the sail locker. and it has to be fixed before we go anywhere, because water goes into the chain locker and shouldn't go into the sail locker. So here we are on our knees in the hold.
I'm making a mess.
Yes, I know, but apart from that,
Well, what I'm trying to do is, there we go. Let's put that over there and there. Full temperature. Well, what I'm doing is our chain locker started leaking into our sail locker, and that water goes into the boat. It eventually works down to the bilges, but it can be a problem. So I've broken it all open, taken out the rotten wood. I'm now drying it out with the heater, and when it's dry enough, I'll fiberglass it. I'm also going to be doing a lot of grinding before that, but fun times.
just move that. Just do a close-up of it. Great, thanks. Works quite well, this, doesn't it?
We're back on Theros in the water, and as I said before, I've come here for a bit of a rest. So since I've been here, I've reconnected all the water lines, taken off the old solar panels, put on new ones. I've run new lines up the mast. I've installed all the sails. I've put up the mizzen mast. I've done a whole bunch of fiberglassing in the chain locker because it was leaking into the sail locker. So we've got that pretty well fiberglassed. I'll spend maybe tomorrow and the next day finishing it off. And once it's hard, we'll give it a good coat of bilge coat, and I'll be able to put the chain, which is laying on the deck right now, back into the chain locker. We have a few other things to do, like our lazy cradle is not hooked up to the mast yet. That means going up the mast, and I needed some new halyards, which I got today, so that I'm sure that I don't fall down to the deck. You know, I'd hate to do that. And we've charged and recharged the motor battery so that it's now up to about 76 volts, which is as much as we're going to get, 76, 77 volts. We have the house batteries all charged. The new solar panels are working just great. I've reset the chart plotter, and the depth system is all working now, and other than that, I've hardly done anything really, you know.
I don't know. Captain sitting down again.
Well, we're coming up to Canada today, folks. So we fly the Canadian flag on top, and right behind it, the Ukrainian flag to the Ukraine. And below that, we have the Burgee of the Dartmouth Yacht Club. And then, of course, below that, we have the flag of Thunder Bay. Cheers.
Cheers! Well, it's past 5 o'clock here in the Dartmouth Yacht Club, and we're on board Theros in the cockpit enjoying our 3 sheets to the wind choice, which is a grapefruit radler by the Moosehead Company. It's delicious, really fruity but not too sweet, and the bonus is we got these free gifts when we bought a packet of them. Apparently over here they're called fanny packs, but you wouldn't say that at home in Blighty. No, far too rude. We just call them bum bags. I don't know, I kind of feel more colour coordinated today. Goes with the sunburn. What do you reckon? It's a murky day here in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. What are we doing?
Well, we're running down to BIMBLE, which should be open, well, it is open today, and see if I can get the controller for our windlass that I bought at BIMBLE probably 5 years ago. But the controller has decided to stop working, and so we will go and see if they can order one or have one in stock, maybe. Doubtful, but we'll try and get a fast order on it, and hopefully be up and running in a few days. Maybe today if they have one in, as I said, but we'll see. For now, it's a nice little drive across the McKay Bridge. They're going to charge us to go across, of course.
Ooh!
And it's $1.25, and I've got a tuning, so I have to ask for change. There you are.
Here we go, the toll.
Thanks. Great, thanks a lot.
We want to go to Pinnacle, we want to buy some stuff. We want to go to Pinnacle, our bank account's not big enough.
Well, there you go, folks. I had to order a new one, and guess what? It's coming from Vancouver. A week to 10 days.
How much did that cost us today?
A whole $5.28. I'm just irate. A full car for $5.28.
And what percentage should we get up to?
89%. Don't like to go much higher than that.
Yeah, that's good. Bargain. Answers on a postcard, please. What do you think the captain is doing? What are you doing, Captain?
Well, if I told you, everybody would know. But this is a sock. Get your minds out of the gutter. It's a sock for a sail.
Always ready.
So sweet, doesn't she, folks?